Welcome to your IELTS listening practice from Spinta.org. This is a mini-test designed to help you practice a specific section of the exam and improve your confidence. The recording will be played one time only, just like in the official test. Let's begin.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Pamper Paws Pet Spa. I'm Hannah, the owner and head groomer here. I see you have a beautiful golden retriever with you today. What brings you in, and how can we help take care of your furry friend?
Hi, Hannah. Thank you for seeing us. I'm William, and this is my dog, Charlie. He's about 3 years old, and honestly, I've been doing his grooming myself, but I think it's time to bring in a professional. His coat is getting quite long and matted in some places, and I'm also planning a 2-week vacation next month, so I'm interested in learning about your boarding services as well.
Charlie is absolutely gorgeous. Golden Retrievers are one of my favorite breeds to work with. They're usually so well behaved, and their coats respond beautifully to professional grooming. I can see that his coat does need some attention. The matting isn't too severe, but we'll want to address it carefully to avoid any discomfort. Let me tell you about our grooming services first, and then we can discuss boarding options for your vacation.
That sounds perfect. I'm really not sure what Charlie needs in terms of grooming, so I'd love your professional opinion on what would be best for him.
For a golden retriever like Charlie, I'd recommend our complete spa package. This includes a thorough brushing to remove any mats and loose undercoat, a warm bath with high-quality shampoo and conditioner specifically formulated for his coat type, nail trimming, ear cleaning, and a full blow-dry and brush-out. We'll also trim the hair around his paws and sanitary areas for cleanliness and comfort.
That sounds very comprehensive. How long does the complete grooming process take, and what's the cost for a dog Charlie's size?
For a golden retriever with Charlie's coat condition, the complete spa package typically takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. We never rush the process because we want your dog to have a positive, stress-free experience. The cost for the complete spa package for a large dog like Charlie is $85. This includes everything I mentioned, plus we'll give you some tips on maintaining his coat between professional groomings.
That's actually less expensive than I expected for such thorough service. How often should Charlie be professionally groomed? I want to make sure I'm keeping up with his coat properly.
Golden Retrievers typically benefit from professional grooming every 6 to 8 weeks, depending on their lifestyle and how much time you spend brushing them at home. If Charlie spends a lot of time outdoors or swimming, he might need grooming every 6 weeks. If he's mostly indoors and you brush him regularly, every 8 weeks is usually sufficient. I always recommend regular nail trims every 4 weeks, which we can do as a quick service for $15.
Regular nail trims make sense. Now tell me about your boarding services. What kind of accommodations do you provide, and what's included in the boarding fee?
Our boarding facility is really special. It's designed to feel more like a home than a kennel. Each dog has their own private suite with a comfortable bed, toys, and personal space. The suites have both indoor and outdoor access, so dogs can choose where they want to spend their time. We provide high-quality meals, daily exercise and playtime, and lots of individual attention from our trained staff.
That sounds much more comfortable than a traditional kennel. What does a typical day look like for the dogs while they're boarding?
We start each day at 7 a.m. with breakfast and individual attention. Then we have structured play sessions, where dogs with compatible temperaments can socialize together in our secure play yards. We also offer individual walks for dogs who prefer one-on-one time with staff. Lunch is at noon, followed by rest time. Afternoons include more play sessions, training activities, and individual cuddle time. Dinner is at 5 p.m., and we have quiet time in the evenings with soothing music.
Charlie would love the socialization aspect. He's very friendly with other dogs. What are your requirements for boarding? I assume dogs need to be up to date on vaccinations?
Yes, we do require current vaccinations for the safety of all our guests. Dogs need to be up to date on rabies, DHPP, and Bordetella vaccines. We also require proof of flea and tick prevention. Additionally, all dogs must pass a temperament assessment before their first boarding stay to ensure they're comfortable in a group setting and won't be stressed or aggressive.
Charlie should pass the temperament assessment easily. He's very social and well-behaved. What about the cost for boarding? And are there different pricing options?
Our standard boarding rate is $65 per night, which includes everything I mentioned: accommodation, meals, exercise, and care. For dogs staying 7 nights or longer, we offer a discount rate of $55 per night. Since you're planning a 2-week stay, Charlie would qualify for the extended stay rate, which would save you $140 over the 2 weeks.
That's a nice discount for longer stays. Are there any additional services available during boarding that Charlie might benefit from?
We offer several add-on services that many clients love. There's daily brushing for $5 per day, which helps keep long-coated dogs like Charlie comfortable and mat-free. We also offer training sessions for $25 per session, where we can work on basic commands or specific behaviors. And many clients like to add a spa day in the middle of longer stays, a full grooming session for $75 instead of the regular $85.
The daily brushing and mid-stay grooming both sound like great ideas for Charlie. Would I need to provide his food, or do you supply that?
We can do either, depending on your preference. We provide high-quality veterinarian-approved food that works well for most dogs. However, if Charlie has a sensitive stomach, or you prefer to keep him on his current diet, you're welcome to bring his regular food. We just ask that you provide clear feeding instructions and enough food for the entire stay plus a few extra days.
Charlie doesn't have any dietary issues, so your provided food should be fine. What about toys and bedding? Should I bring his favorites from home?
Absolutely. We encourage bringing a few favorite toys and a piece of bedding that smells like home. This helps reduce any anxiety and makes the boarding experience more comfortable. We provide bedding in all suites, but having something familiar can be very comforting. Just make sure to label everything with Charlie's name so we can keep track of his belongings.
That makes perfect sense. How far in advance do I need to book boarding services, especially during busy travel seasons?
I'd recommend booking as early as possible, especially for a 2-week stay. Summer months and major holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving fill up quickly, sometimes 2 to 3 months in advance. For regular times of year, 4 to 6 weeks notice is usually sufficient. We require a 50% deposit to hold the reservation, and the balance is due when you drop Charlie off.
I'm planning to travel in July, so I should probably book soon. What's your cancellation policy for boarding reservations?
For cancellations more than 14 days before the reservation, we refund the full deposit. Cancellations between 7 to 14 days incur a 25% fee, and cancellations within 7 days forfeit the entire deposit. However, we understand that emergencies happen, and we try to work with clients when there are genuine, unexpected circumstances.
That seems like a reasonable policy. Are there any other services or programs you offer that might be relevant for Charlie?
We have a few other services that might interest you. We offer a frequent customer program where after 10 grooming visits, the 11th is free. We also have daycare services if you ever need somewhere for Charlie to stay during the day while you're at work. And we provide pet taxi services for clients who can't drop off or pick up during regular hours.
The daycare and frequent customer program both sound useful. I think I'd like to start with scheduling Charlie's grooming today and then book his boarding for July. What would be the next steps?
Perfect. Let's get Charlie set up for grooming today. I have time to do his complete spa package this afternoon if you can leave him with us for about 3 hours. For the July boarding, I'll need the specific dates and can check availability. We'll also schedule his temperament assessment, which we can do when you pick him up from grooming today.
Today works great for the grooming. I can pick him up around 5 p.m. if that works. For boarding, I'll need July 15th through July 29th. That's exactly 2 weeks.
5 p.m. pickup is perfect. And let me check July dates. Yes, July 15th through 29th is available. That will be 14 nights at the extended stay rate of $55 per night, so $770 for boarding. With daily brushing at $5 per day, that's another $70, and if you want the mid-stay grooming, that would be $75. Total would be $915 for the complete boarding package.
That's exactly what I was hoping for. Let's book it all. This has been so helpful, Hannah. I feel much better about leaving Charlie knowing he'll be so well cared for.
Wonderful! I'm so excited to take care of Charlie, both for grooming today and for his vacation stay in July. He's going to love it here, and you can enjoy your trip knowing he's in great hands. Let me get the paperwork started for you.
You have now completed the practice test. When you are ready for a full exam experience, visit us at Spinta.org. There you will find complete mock tests for all 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Our platform provides instant AI feedback for your speaking and writing tasks, along with an accurate prediction of your band score. Take control of your preparation at Spinta.org.